About 10 years ago, St. Luke's United Methodist Church approached us with the idea they had some extra property. Would we be interested in getting this property to build houses? After years of walking the property and talking with Habitat and looking at different plans and different ways that the property could be used, all the way from 8 houses, I think, was the original plan, to as many as 25 or 30 houses on it. And just think what that can do for the city of Danville.
We have 30 houses laid out, and we've split that into 2 phases. Reason being is we need to build a new road in there, so the best way to do that is to start with all the roads at the houses that would be fronting Seminole Drive and Springfield Road, get those 8 houses done, and then construct the road and move forward with the other 22 homes. To build a whole neighborhood from scratch, think of the impact. We're already seeing where the city of Danville is making inroads into this neighborhood, starting some new initiatives in the community. It's perfect timing for us to go in and build a new community and build on what the city is doing there. 25% of all of the gross area of the parcel has to be dedicated community open space. So this could be a park or a garden, but it's common ownership and common use. So the great thing about this is it's high density housing, it's affordable, and it's a true community versus isolated homes that are far apart. But at the same time, the residents will have this community aspect in this park or garden or sports fields or whatever that may be to share and have common ownership of.
It really just heightens the aspect of community that you see. You're able to physically go and help build each other's houses. You're able to see them live in those houses every day, and you're able to say that you had a hand in making that happen. And to see how successful their lives and how their trajectory has changed since getting a house to call a home.
It changes my life. I mean, it really does differently change my life, because where I'm living at now, I'm not really happy where I'm at.
Where my mother lives right now, she has a hard time getting in and out of her house because of the steps. They're really steep, and she has to pull up on the bar to get in and get out. When she gets in her house, it's a little roomy, but she has a hard time maneuvering her wheelchair through the house to the bathroom and the kitchen and everything. She actually has to open her door to her refrigerator to get into the kitchen. So it's a struggle for her to move throughout the house.
I'm very happy and pleased that someone else come in to help me, because I needed the help.
Being able to go home now that we have a Habitat house was so important for me, because I felt like when I drove home for the holidays, I was able to actually go back to a home and a place that I felt secure in and that I knew was going to be constant and a nice place. And that was just so important for me to think about where I was going, where my family is settled. And so I think that that could also play another role in encouraging the area youth to stay in the area if they know that they've got a place to call home, to come back to after they go to college, trade school, what have you. But I think just being able to have that footprint for them to use and to call home is just so important.
I'd have lived here and there, been on my own since I was 18, and I still haven't had a house like this. I haven't had cabinets like this, floors like this. So I'm thankful, and I feel like I can leave them something. If something happens to me, this is theirs.
To have that security, that safety, that sense of well-being helps them to excel in other areas of life. Home is a given, it's taken care of. Now they can focus on good things in school, working well in school, and we know that home ownership has a positive effect on school. It helps to stabilize health. It gives you the opportunity to pursue education or better jobs. That secure housing is so important. And when you have invested in that, you're investing in a better community for all of us.
Habitat means everything to me. I worked on a house that they worked on Edmond Street, and helped them with some of that to get some points for my mom. And I think I'm gonna continue to help them throughout the process on houses anytime I can and any way I can, because this is a blessing for my mom, and I appreciate Habitat. Habitat has did a lot for us.
If you go out and look at the Habitat homes that are already here, you'll find that there are families there. Kids are growing up in a home of their own. It's not like they're in an apartment. It's not like they're in a project. They own the land. They own the home. Good sense of responsibility. It's a fantastic opportunity for anybody to participate.
I am so excited to see, how people interact in this community, because I know their life expectancy is going to be better. Their life is going to be better because they're going to have a better home. They're going to have something to look forward to pass on to the children. So I can't wait. I know it's going to be a great community.
To sweeten the pot, we have the funds in the bank, thankfully to one of our generous anonymous donors, a member of the congregation. The funds are in the bank to build the first house.
It's an exciting thing. It's a life-changing thing, and we want to find lots more partners to join us in this life-changing ministry.
One of these days, that land back there will have playgrounds for kids and have homes, and every time you walk in the door, you'll be able to say, yeah, we had something to do with that. But we want to give God the glory. We don't want our part of it, because it's not really us that's doing it.
This is a God-sized project, and it's going to take so many people to make this come to pass.
It's changing people's lives. It's money that you put into to a community that you can actually see where your money is going. It's not being wasted. It's being used to, to support and help somebody's life change drastically. And the people appreciate it. People might not see it, they might not hear it, but people appreciate when they donate money, when they donate materials or anything toward a project like this. People appreciate that, and more people should give, and just to see where their money is going. Drive by, see the community they help build, and it's something they can be proud of.
Whether you can give $25 or $100 or $10,000 or more to this project, you're investing in lives, in families. You are building a foundation, not just block on a ground, but you are building a foundation in a family's life, that firm foundation of stable, secure housing that they can build everything else on.
We'd like to challenge all of the other churches in the city, not just Methodist churches, but all of the churches in the city, to step up and do your part and help fund this village. Everyone in Danville and Pittsylvania County should be jumping to donate toward the Habitat Village, because you are going to be supporting your community members, you're going to be supporting your fellow churchgoers, parents of other children in the community, and just people that you see around town.
It don't matter how much you donate, at least you donate to help somebody else out, because one day you might need help for somebody else too.